Because even with that going egg hunting, I'm going to get that golden egg this time. And that was the day yeah. The like stuck around in a depression and shit. Yeah, it all left. Do you have a pen in the car? Well, I did. I wrote a letter. I wrote a note up here. Yeah, I do. What you need me to take notes about? You need me to play secretary? Okay, what you do? Let's go with it. See, you wouldn't think I had a lick of sense to me the way I act, but I do. My cousin said, Tammy, I know you're a very intelligent girl. Why do you have to act so stupid all the time? I said, I'll tell you why, Stevie, baby, to see how far you idiots think you can push me. Hush! You chew on what you want to chew on, and if I want to chew on my nails, this is not satisfying. No. Those little flaky pieces there. Come on, you guys, help me get a vape. A 5 and a 5 and a 5. And I'm getting a 5 and a 5 and a 5. You know, and I don't even think about biting them at all. Ever. I got talking with that motherfucker and I bumped my mouth with it and I was like, and then it starts. And see, I got little scraggles on all of them. So once I get one little scraggle, that's what I keep little scraggles for so I can go around. It's very satisfying. I don't know why. It's the stupidest lookingest, dumbest looking habit. Because I've seen somebody, my dad would always say, you know, Bones, you probably got cow crap underneath your nails. It's like vitamins. Green vitamins. Green vitamin. Come on, who to get a 5 and a 5 and a 5? Who give me 5? Come on, let's get the vape. Who to give me 5 and a 5? Who to give me 5 and a 5? Yeah, I got, you know how in those campers they got like the booths, like, and they got the flat cushions, you know, that goes on the top or back or whatever. And here, oh, I can't stand to smell a cigarette. That's why. And it's not that kind of vape. It's THC. My intelligent oil. Somebody give me this one. Because if I get one that I don't really much like the taste of, it'll keep me from smoking it very much. And I don't like the taste of this at all. It tastes like toothpaste. Grow up. Thank you. I know. I just can't believe that it's this country sit around and let this escalate and escalate. But you know what? God has a way of, even though they think they might be winning, replan, redo. Replan, redo. See, I told you the pen is good. Busy. Right? Yeah. I guess it is keep my hand on mouth. I don't really want to chew on this because it was in the truck when I got it. Yeah, I'll do that. What did you guys need? I'm an important business lady. Where's my Post-its? Invented Post-its. I got kind of creeped out here last night. Because I took her to get her cigarettes and I pulled back up here, and when we got out, a dog barked. It didn't sound like a dog. It sounded like somebody acting like a dog. It went, boom! And all these little dogs were sitting here going, yep, yep, yep. And then this weird, I was like, that didn't sound like a dog. It sounded like somebody acting like a dog. That was just kind of creepy, I said. So we stood there on the porch talking about it, and I said, did you hear that? And I said, no. I just heard somebody whistling. Well, then I forgot my Coke in the truck, my pop in the truck, and I'm like, fuck. Because my doorknob's broke over here. I broke my fucking doorknob. I about broke that one today. It just made grown. And I had to crawl through that side to get in. But it was like, little hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Little hairs on the back of my neck stood up. I said, you know what? I said, I have been out in the middle of absolutely nowhere in the woods and stuff with a freaky looking fucking altar thing, a rock, it's an altar. It's like, and I wasn't scared, but they're sitting here and was scared. It's crazy. I think it's just when you get yourself the heebie-jeebies, it just does it, on its own. On its own. Yeah, it is a good idea. If I had a piece of paper, I'd doodle with it. I think it's special something. Piece of paper. It's a special note. Can't stand this little book. It's got the note in it. I just keep it by me because I can stay mad. So I can stay mad and upset. Oh. There's nobody here today. I'm here by my lonesome. I'd sure like to go get that vape. I got into the pack of buffalo meat. I'll be eating me some buffalo in a minute. It's so good. Tastes kind of like deer to me, a little bit less gamey, but I love it. See, I like to eat it raw. I like raw meat, but I don't eat it very much. I would eat it all the time. I'm afraid it might make me mad. I do. I love it. I like raw meat. See, what started it is, I came through the kitchen, right? My mom was making meatloaf. And I don't know if you've ever ate a little wad of meatloaf made up before it's cooked. Because it's so good. But that's what started me eating raw meat. And I loved it. Oh, all the flavors in it. All the flavors there. But I worked at this little bar in Joplin, OK Bar. And the old lady, Ruth, that owned it, said, come here, Tammy, I want you to try this. She said, I'll tell you what's in it after you eat it. And I was like, all right. I said, oh my gosh, what is that? It's so good. And I knew that taste. I knew the taste. It was made up. Right. Right. I like it. But it says not to eat, not to, in the Bible, so it's like, that's why I don't. But that's the only reason why I don't. Because there has to be a reason. But I can't help it. I still, like, if it's made up for meatloaf and stuff, I'm going to get me a little handful. And when I make, like, spaghetti and I'm browning the buffalo burger or just browning the buffalo burger, I got to, like, salt it and take me a big old chunk. But yeah, she made a dip. It was out of raw hamburger meat, a little bit of onion, garlic powder, green peppers, and Worcestershire sauce. That's so hard to say. But the Worcestershire sauce, like, killed off the bacteria or whatever, like, cooked off the bacteria. But it was so fucking good. I could ate it all day. I mean, she said, "Don't get sick. I'm gonna tell you what's in it." She said, "Raw hamburger." I said, "Hell, I eat that all the time. I love it. I love it." Yeah, even a steak. I love a rare steak. I like it bleeding on my plate. But now I get it like medium rare. And it takes the taste out of it to me. It takes the taste away. You're stuck with a piece of leather, cooked leather. But if it's rare, it's like all them flavors. And I had calf fries or whatever, bull fries or whatever the hell you want to call them. I had those, and that was actually enjoyed it. But they were so good. I didn't like them the way that the Cell Barn cooked them because the batter was a thick batter. And I don't like that thick shit. I don't like thick. I want to taste the meat. I don't want to taste no fucking crusty bread shit. Even chicken, I'd prefer them to have nothing on it than to have that thick, crappy flour. You're really getting 3 pounds of chicken and 5 pounds of flour. They tricky. They slick. Slick motherfuckers. Who to give me 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a who to give me 5? Let's go give me that vape. Come on, you guys. I ain't asked for nothing in a long time. I really don't. I don't know about struggling to ask for shit. I don't. And eating, I'm seeing a lot of people struggling, so it's like. But I really, when I went back through my PayPal and I seen, and because it went back to like 23, and it's like, I wish I could word things better. I wish I was better with words than what I am because I'm a fucking good person. I don't give a fuck who says I am and who says I ain't. I know what I am. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Why any of these people stop talking? I don't give a fuck anymore. But I guarantee you, some of these motherfucking shit stirring motherfuckers with that stick. Oh boy. There's a saying and it says whoever stirs the shit pot should have to lick the spoon. And that's fucking fact. Lick the spoon and get whipped with it. Here, let me just get in the fucking mouth that spoon. Shit stirrer. Shit stirrer. It's cool out today. Really nice. I'm sitting here in a long sleeve shirt and it's just nice. It's actually cool. If I had shorts on, I would be cold. But I don't. I got jeans on. Oh. I am a brave Sarah. Because even when I do get to heebie-jeebie scared shit, I fight it because it's stupid. It's stupid. But when I walk to the truck with my back to the darkness, I told myself, you know, oh, there's something running up on me right now, like pipe wrenches and all kinds of things laying over there. I guarantee you I'd grab up something like that. Something come running out of the bushes at me. Hell yes. I need a vape. See if we can't pull one more out of this half-baked motherfucker. I mean, it rode along just fine. I kept saying, man, that motherfucker's still half full. And the next thing I know, I looked at it and it's fucking empty. And I was like, man, quit bragging about shit. Quit bragging. Thank you. I love you guys too. I really do. I know I don't sound like it because I'm a mouthy motherfucker. But if you ever really just sit and listen to me, you realize that these people's full of shit. But it was my place. It was my place to protect. It's a parent's place to protect their children. And in this country, there was a lot of things going on that people were unaware of. They done it to me too. But I seen that old motherfucker's done dead, so. See, this has happened before, and what they done was blame the wrong one. Just like they're trying to do now. But I'll tell you this right now. Trump, you wrinkled up piece of fucking tangerine, you need to sit down and think about it. Your son's watching you. That's your son. He's watching you. And when I seen that kid across the because they showed him on camera, and it broke my heart. I don't know, kids, I don't care. Kids, anybody's kid. It breaks my heart. They deserve more. They deserve better. And instead, these old motherfuckers sit around and worry about their life. Let's make our lives more enjoyable. It don't matter what it costs the next generation. Let's run it. Let's be nasty motherfuckers and run it for the next generation. Because we don't give a fuck. Because we got everybody who likes us. Because we're all involved now. Fucking stupid. Stupid. Thank you. Thank you very much. You just made my day. Made my day. Thank you very much. Because I get mad at myself for how I talk on here sometimes. I mean, I do. Think of just a little grandma, little old lady sitting listening to me and stuff. And saying, I wouldn't want to talk like that. But other than that, that doesn't bother me. But I don't like that. And I don't like, the little kid maybe coming into there. But you know what? These old bitches act like they're a kid and making an account and coming and saying, I'm 9. Shut up! You're 59 and you're lying. Okay? Ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on here. It says it's got 3 different Because see, there was numbers down here and it's down to 0 now. And then that one went to 100. Is this a double tanker? A double tanker? I think it's a double tank. I wish they had a weed double tank. Motherfuckers, I had 9 grams in my truck. A 9-gram vape. Yes, a big one. Oh, I done had that puffed on when I got out, and they told me my truck's going. Son of a bitches. Son of a bitches. You motherfuckers. I love that when Ace Ventura done that. Where he goes in the cave, turns around and goes, I went in the cave. There's a cave down here by Red Bank. And you crawl up, it goes all the way under the road there, and it's just got like a crawl space, you crawl all the way back, and it's once you get to the back, you can stand up, and it's a big room full of water. And then to the right, there's another room off, that is bigger, but I didn't go on in there because I wasn't getting in the water. Because you never know what's in the water. Okay? Well, a big hole or anything. But anyways, a booger. I didn't have a flashlight coming in. I didn't have a flashlight with me. My kid's dad had a flashlight in front of me, and my cousin had a flashlight behind me. But when I get back up in there, I'm done, I mean, I seen it, and, I done it, and I was ready to get out there. And I crawled back through, but I had a flashlight. I took his flashlight. And I went back out because I was by myself. There was fucking coyote shit all through that motherfucker. All along it. And how I know it was coyote? Because it had fur in it. Fur in the shit. But I mean, I'm all up close and personal. But I didn't see it the first time because I didn't have a light. I wished I didn't have the light. But it's cool as hell. I don't know how far back it went. Or where all it went. But yeah. But my cousin was behind me, going in, and I'd see the light, getting dimmer and dimmer. I said, Johnny, you better fucking come on. I said, if you turn back around and go out of this, I'm going to be pissed. Because he was scared. It's so funny because, see, I mean, the reason when I first started working with my kid's dad, he was roofing. I was scared of heights, so I wouldn't get on the roof. I'd just work the ground. And the ground is the hardest part of the job. I'm sorry. It is too. And sending up the shingles and stuff, that is the hardest part. The most, real strenuous work. That is. But anyways, once that's done, and they're off the roof, you're done. So I always, I made sure I was ready to go. Ready to go when they come down off that roof. But I finally got up there. And it was on a big ass fucking house, 12 pitch. But I could get out on a porch. And I asked him, I said, if I could do the porch first and see if I could, get the hang of it. And I fucking loved it. So the next thing I knew, I was venturing up on the roof, and I told him, don't talk to me, don't come around me, don't even breathe. It felt like when I was walking up, it would be fine. But coming back down, when my left ear was to the roof, it was like, it felt, I don't know, they said my equilibrium was off. But it was like, I felt like I was being shoved. Almost, like it was resistant. I don't know, it was weird. But I didn't want anybody to fuck around me when I got down. Get away from me. Got in a fight one time. I threw ridge at him. Because that ridge is like a little square piece. And fucking throws just like a frisbee. But we'd went at lunch to the river, and it was muddy along the edge, and I can't stand to touch that. So I said, carry me out to where you can't reach and let me get in the water. What? It just ignores me and goes on. You know, they sit out there swimming up. I'm burning the fuck up. I'm burning the hell up. Well, I sit there and I watch them and I think, okay, you selfish motherfucker. Don't care if I get wet or not. I'm just going to have me a beer. So I got me a beer out of the cooler. Well, 3 beers is all it takes with me. And I had 2. We get back to the job and I got to thinking about that. Yeah, they're all cooled off and, you know, ready to go back at it. I was still burning the fuck up, never got cooled off. So the more I looked at him, the more it mattered I got. And I just started flinging the ridge at him. Motherfucker. It escalated. He said, if you don't shut up, he said, the homeowner's down there. I don't give a shit. I regret those times. I do. That I wished I'd have been a little calmer. But I think getting my tubes tied made me. I think it's a little bit like these ladies that go through menopause. So see, I've went through it. I think that's what getting your tubes tied does. So any of you girls out there thinking about getting it done, I would not. Make you cuckoo. I had a hair. I was like, what the hell? Had a gray hair. And that some bitch was growing out of right here. It was growing down on my head. Oh, great. I'm going to get big, thick bangs or something. Be different. Well, Pooh, this is going to be a long day. Too quiet. I mean, this is usually what I'm doing, but usually people walking around talking. And I'm eavesdropping. Not really. And what's awful is throughout all of it, no matter what a person does in this country, that's you know, many people's called me a demon, and you know, when I was a kid, it really hurt. I was a kid, I mean, but I knew I wasn't. You know, God told me I was special, but I never believed it till now. You know what? I feel like I am. I mean, I feel like I've really somebody noticed something I done. You know, I was far from perfect. And that's why I was so excited. But you know, when people feel, you know, get they think is powerful and they start losing that, I don't understand that. That's why I mean I don't understand that. But you know what? I have never I've been a well, except I picked up these words that this little foul mouth fucking says that I didn't say when I was younger, you know, but other than that, I'm the same person. Same as I was. I've never dressed any different. I've always stayed the same exact shitting way. Any fucking time that I did get all slicked up, put a little time and effort into my looks, fuck that. I either got left at home and no one, you know, I didn't get to do nothing. I just sit there by myself and cried. And me and my sisters didn't all of us get together hardly ever. A couple times we did. And the time that we do, or the 2 times that we do, oh, the first time we end up, we all meet in Joplin, and one of my sisters didn't come. Penny didn't come. Teresa and me and Rebecca's there, and Rebecca when she gets there, didn't know it. She was already drunk. She was already vodka drunk. So we get dressed and stuff, and we still don't know it. Still don't know that she's messed up. Everything just seems normal. We're just talking about everything, and that's something about a vodka drunk. They can really hold their shit together until they can't. But so we get dressed and everything, and my little sister had got her taxes and she had a little chunk of money. So she hid it between the mattresses, and we left it there instead of her taking it to the bar. So we go to the bar, and we're not there. Not even long enough to drink a drink. And I'm looking around, and I had said something by my sister, and she goes, "Oh, God, don't start that stupid shit here. She's just always so embarrassing." Oh, I'm embarrassing, am I? Just walk away from her. It made me mad. I walked away from her. Not 5 fucking minutes later, here comes a bouncer with some lady wrapped around his head like a fucking octopus. I seen her leg, and she got a birthmark on the top of her leg. And I seen the birthmark, and I was like, oh my God, Rebecca Ann. Ugh. Well, they take her outside, and we all, me and my other sister, we go out, and we finally get her in the fucking car. And we get up to the first stoplight there at 7th and Range Line. Or 7th and Main. 7th and Main. And she opens the back door and trying to get out. I grabbed her by the hair of the head and had a console thing, and I held her down on that because there's a cop right over by us. And I'm like, oh my God, Rebecca Ann. My other sister had a newspaper. That's just a fucking, I don't know where the fuck she caught that fucking newspaper about. She's sitting there going, I said, oh my God. I didn't think we was going to make it back to the room. And we can't get her out of the fucking car. The dude in the motel that runs the motel comes out and goes, you got 10 minutes to leave. You got 10 minutes. I called cop. You leave. And Teresa was too scared to drive my little sister's car. Because, I don't know, something, didn't have insurance or something. I don't know what the deal was. But some dude that worked at a tire shop that had bought where my other sister had went and they took all the trucks there and got the tires at the shop, whatever. I always used this tire shop, so we knew this dude said he'd give us a ride to his house and bring us back in the morning. It would be fine. So I get up front. Rebecca gets in back. I look back there. She's fucking waylaying into her with that fucking newspaper. She still got that newspaper. Get out, and Rebecca's hair is like this, got holes all in her pantyhose. And I told Rebecca, lay down. We can't do this again. They called again, and we're fucked. Because we was like right there on not High Street, but Pearl Street. I don't know, quiet neighborhood. But next thing I know, she's at it again, out on the fucking porch. Here come the cops. They took her to jail that time. She gets out and she calls me the next day and said, can you come up here and get me? I went home. And I said, Rebecca Ann, my car's, because my car wasn't legal either. I said, my car's not legal. I said, I'll come to Petro. I said, I can come to Petro, but I'm not coming into Joplin. So I get to Petro, and this 4-door car passes me, and I see Rebecca in the back seat, my little sister in the back seat. And I'm like, oh my God. So turn around, and she goes, just look what the cop has done to my hair. So the cops didn't do that. Cops did not do that. It was the Joplin Globe. Joplin Globette. But it was so funny. Then the next time we were all supposed to get together, it's me, my little sister, and my other sister that didn't show up the last time shows up. But she's already at the bar waiting on us. We sit at Food for Less. We're going to Jukebox. And it's the first time I'd ever been up there. And I'm so excited. And I said, let's sit over here at Food for Less and smoke a joint before we go. So I roll a joint, and I bit the tip of it off. And when I bit the tip of it off, there was a seed in it. And my front teeth, it broke my front teeth out. And that, that denture broke that front teeth out. That teeth shot out of my mouth. I heard it go ching down in the motherfucking vent. There was no way of getting that tooth. I looked at my little sister and I said, oh my God, Rebecca, we're going home. We're going fucking home. I'm not going like this. Dressed up. No, oh, hell no. Hell no. I was dressed to the kilt, had front tooth missing. That shouldn't matter, ladies, and it shouldn't matter. But that was petty. That was petty. That was years ago, though. So, anyways, I told her, I said, I'll make a tooth. I'll make it out of something. The bar's dark, just to make it through the night, so we can go. And I said, go get me some glue. Go get me some fucking super glue. She went and got me some glue, super glue, and I'm thinking, man, what can I fucking use? And I'm thinking a napkin, a Kleenex, and I was like, man, that's too fucking white. And I looked down, and right when I glanced down, cigarette filter. Well, the ones in the ashtray had been all smoked, so they were too dingy. So I took a couple puffs off of it, made it the perfect color. And when I added that super glue to the cigarette filter, and you can do it, yeah, it made it rock fucking hard. It almost had smoke coming out. I don't know, some kind of chemical reaction, but it hardened it, and I kept it as long as the filter, though. When I first put it on, I was huh?
You know if Cole's here? Cole Barton?
No, they went down to
their house?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yada 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 yada. It's so funny when kids first start driving, how they excessive acceleration. Kind of like when I first got in this. I mean, I was fucking getting stuck everywhere I went. Got stuck in the creek. Got stuck on the hill. Got stuck. What they done is ugly. Very ugly. I'd be ashamed of myself. Because did that judge have a clue why I was even up there? I don't think she did. Because she didn't care to ask. And act stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like an old bully. They thought it was funny. They all thought it was funny. But I mean, that might have just been me, because sometimes people, when I don't know, we just laugh. A lot of people. Look at them, I just got a sense of humor, find something comical. So that happens a lot. So that may have just been that. But yeah, I just give them a grin like, laugh now, ball later, motherfuckers. Laugh now, ball later. Who'd give me 5 and a 5 and a 10? Who'd give me the 5 and a 5? I want a vape. Who'd give me 5 and a 5 and a 5? Who'd give me the 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5? Hey, Mama Green. I looked at you like I don't know how many times, and I still didn't realize it. And there you are with the green little heart. I should have known. I made you moderator. But it's okay. You don't have to. Because I know maybe we shouldn't have said nothing. I mean, these ladies are definitely demons, because how they do, they like a while back, a kid sent me some money for lunch, and they chew them, they say to 'em, like it's their business. Blows your mind. But it's sad because I mean, I think about them a lot, and I think, man, what must it be like to feel like that, to live that way, to really be that, you know, you know what I mean? Just angry and bitter and nasty feeling, like tart. The tart, that's a perfect word, tart. Let's hear it. Don't be a tart. I like that. Oh, tart. Oh, tart, tart. See, they knew the things that was really like being a pervert, being a disgusting pervert. But I think of things that woman has done. Do you know what? It's like the Bible says, God's way is not our way. So what? These people think so. Oh, you can't do that. You know. Shut up. How about that? How about no? I can't help it. I got a piece of skin on my finger. It's such a nice day, though. Absolutely. I mean, some of these fields down here are just white, and it's that snakeroot grass. They're kind of a light purple kind of flower, just a hint of purple or a hint of lavender. Not purple, lavender, because it's light, very light. But I see it, and it's like, tell me I'm crazy. Tell me, tell me again, judge up in Maryland, how delusional I am, how incompetent I am, how I'm unable to hold trial because I'm just too dingy. Got me mad. And like I said, these fucking motherfuckers don't care. Because you know what? The only thing that's important in life is them. They're the only ones that matter. They're the bee's knees. The VAP is what I need today. Because I'm too alert and too focused, and I don't like that a bit. Thank you. You know what? And that nasty, nasty. You know what? This is to that redheaded Charlie that continues to say perverse shit on my account. I blocked it though. I didn't leave it on there because it's disgusting. I'm gonna tell that redheaded bitch something. Rather be dead than right on the head like a pecker on the dog. Charlie, that's for you. You little sawed off leprechaun. Leprechaun. Yeah. I need a vape. I need a vape. I got a little drop in this one. Oh, well, Pete, I'm going to get off here. I think I'm going to cook me up that hamburger. Cook me up a piece of buffalo. Buffalo.